I think there's something you should know about me. I just happen to...
Outstanding. Let's go bowling. Wow!
Hey Aussie gamers and honorary Aussie gamers from around the world, welcome to episode 83. Today is Thursday the 25th of June 2015 and you're listening to the Aussie Gamers Express podcast, the podcast that really missed having Thorncliff on the show last week. I am your host, LewkOne, and joining me as usual is our good friend Thorncliff. You are back, hello.
I am back. No.
But are you really back?
Yeah, I'm back again.
Oh, that's really awesome. Also joining us this week is our other great friend, Red. How are you?
Really good. Sean really doesn't understand.
I don't think he does either. We're arseholes.
We are, but we love him.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Sean.
Welcome back. I'm just playing along like I know what the joke is.
I'm
going to let you sit on it the whole podcast.
Alright, before we start, here's this week's show in preview. First up, we'll have, after our game talk, I should say, we'll have the news. And in this week's news, we'll have Drive Club Free Edition news, Xbox One Backwards Compatibility, Halo 5 Preorder Bonuses, Destiny and Red Bull Partnership, Hitman release details, PSN smartphone app update, Fallout 4 specs, Evolve new DLC, and Arkham Knight pulled off Steam. Unfortunately, it's the only thing that's been pulled off. After that, we'll go, what's that sound? Then not so frequently asked questions, and this week's not so frequently asked questions is going to be on Uncharted, so the series there. After that, we'll do Shout, then some trivia questions to test your E3 knowledge for 2015. And that comes courtesy of Ben Martin. Thank you very much for those. So I've got 15 questions I'm going to smash you with right at the end of the show, and we'll see how much you guys paid attention to E3 this year. Who wants to go first with Game Talk?
I'll go.
Go, Sean.
Yeah. So are we going back? So we've had like 2 weeks worth of gameplay to discuss.
If you want, but we don't have 2 weeks worth of podcast time.
No. Oh, I'll just smash through it.
Go
because
ahead.
I haven't been really playing that much, but yeah.
Go on. I'm really interested in what you've got to say.
Oh, fuck! Got me! I was about to do it!
Go.
Trials Fusion. Been back in that and smashing that out again.
I played that last night as well.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
He's joining in.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to let you take the piss out of me the whole one. So just join in. Fallout Shelter on the iOS.
I can't fucking work out how to play that game.
You can't?
No.
I've got this real like suave dude that's like got the massive charisma and he's really high level and all that. I got him out of one of the lunchbox drops, and you put him in the like living quarters, and you just put in chicks in there. So like they're just going to be all inbreds in the thing, because this suave dude just keeps on banging all these chicks, and there was like 5 chicks in the living quarters at one time, all pregnant to this one dude.
Oh, you shouldn't be calling your male characters LewkOne.
There is one, but he died in a
attack. Herpes or something.
No, I got radiation.
You sent me out to explore without any supplies, didn't you, you arsehole?
I did that with one, yeah. That was the first time he died, and then I revived you. And then the second time he died, you got, done by a cockroach infestation.
Was it Luke 2?
No, it was Luke 1, because I just revived Luke 1, because you can revive them.
Oh, you can revive?
Yes.
Oh, so you didn't leave me for dead?
No.
Oh.
And then there's Red Rangitan. He's he's one of the other inbred children. And there's Nico Foreheady. And Weak C. So yeah.
C, right.
Yeah.
Would he have like a kid and call it Daisy?
Daisy. Well, good.
And then when it grows up, it can be Weeksy again, and then eventually... No, never mind. Keep going.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it. I think it's a pretty cool game. I did actually... I think it was $5 for 10 of the lunchbox ones.
Oh, paid the money.
Yeah. You know what? I'm enjoying it, so I thought, okay.
I can't work out how to make money.
It's by leveling up your characters.
Oh, is that what gets you the bottle cap?
Yeah, and doing the missions.
Okay.
So there's an objective base that you get to get certain amounts for. Also, when you rush your production, if you succeed in it, you get caps from that as well.
Okay, I don't like it.
Because you're like sitting there and just like tensing up, just waiting for it to succeed. And then, I had a cockroach infestation the other day, and everybody was down really low because I had like bad amount of food and water in the area because I was trying to build them up, and everyone was like really low health, and I lost like 7 survivors from a cockroach breakout because they were all low health, and I'm sending them all in to try and attack these things with guns and stuff, and they just, the cockroaches killed them all. 7.
Yeah, so if we're ever in a nuclear fallout shelter, you're not in charge.
No.
But then I don't want to be in charge either. I can't play that.
I'll be the suave dude banging all the chicks.
You'll be the suave bloke getting banged by all the blokes. That's what'll happen.
Yeah, well, either way.
Yeah.
What else?
Rise, Son of Rome.
What are you playing that on?
The Xbox One.
Oh, I didn't know you had that.
Yes.
Oh, when did you get that?
When I got the Xbox, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so I've been playing that and really enjoying it. It's cool. Well, the campaign's pretty cool. Anyway, that's all I've been playing of it because I've heard the multiplayer is very loinclothy.
Oh, it is very loinclothy. Yeah, because you start off pretty much naked, and I remember I was asking one of the guys I was playing with,
like a nappy or something.
How do you level up? And like, he said it's really hard to get more armor to wear. I think the game really wants you to be nude.
Rust.
Yeah, it's not quite Rust. There's no doodles, but there's hairy backs and... anyway.
That's because they're Italian.
How far into it are you?
Probably about 2 hours.
Yeah. You going to go back to it?
Yeah. I'm continuing playing it, so yeah. And I bought Lego Marvel Superheroes, so it was on special. So
ooh, $10 platinum.
Yeah, $10 platinum. And last but not least, I've been playing Lego Jurassic World, which I got from you.
$70 platinum.
Yeah, but that is awesome.
Yeah, good game.
It is really, really good. Like I did it over like with the birth of James last week. Like when I got home, I'd sit down and relax for a bit, and I kind of did it over like 4 nights, like a movie a night kind of thing. So yeah, there he is going off in the background actually.
Go on. Do you have to get it?
Nah, he's all good. And yeah, I did it like an episode a night, well, a movie a night kind of thing, because they set it up really well. Like it's the major key parts in the movies. So each movie only goes for about 2 hours. So
yeah, depending on how much you do, it's about 2, maybe 3 if you're making it long. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've just gone back now and started doing the run through. So I've cleared the first 3 movie islands. So I've got all the gold bricks, and now I've just got to go back
from all 3 of them.
From the 3 islands, yeah.
Jesus.
And now I just need to go back and I've got to do Jurassic World, and then go back and play through the whole story again to get all the mini kits. So there is a fair amount. I think I've put 30 hours into it. So yeah,
that's a lot. Yeah, look, I played it. I love the game. Don't get me wrong. It's one of the probably top 5 Lego games that I've played. Probably top 3 actually. But I've got too many games that I want to play. I don't really want to spend time just running around doing the same thing over and over again. So I don't think I'll bother platinuming it. But Great game though.
I-
Great game
I've
to
just
play
been
through.
going back through it because like I'm waiting on getting Batman and a couple of other things, but with being at home off work for 2 weeks and that, and also having my daughter around, it's something that I can sit there and play as well without having to worry about.
And you've got to
Compromise their
Well,
innocence.
let's not forget the hidden agenda that you're trying to catch my platinum trophy count.
I'm trying to catch Red at the moment.
Is he overtaking you?
He's overtaken me. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, and look, yes, a platinum is a platinum, but there's still I still think that there are arguments for caliber of game.
Yeah, there is. But
Yeah.
seriously, like the amount of time put into it, like I will put more time into this than I put into the Order 1886.
Yeah, but
I will put more time into this than I put into Murdered Soul Suspect.
But what ones have you caught him on, Red? What are your most recent platinums?
Oh, that day I had 4. Hang on a
what
second.
were they?
I'm actually right in
First
front of
Light,
this.
Sleeping Dogs,
Yeah.
and
And,
Strider. Well, you got Strider.
Yeah. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Infamous First Light, Sleeping Dogs, Borderlands 2.
See, there's no hard playthrough now. I'm not. I don't want to start a war here with you, but there's no hard playthrough for a platinum on Lego. Is sort of what I'm getting at. It's a lot of time invested, and it's definitely worth platinum. But if it came down to it, though, you got to look at the calibers. But anyway, sorry, continue.
Yeah, well, as I said, I can sit there and play it without any issues with my family around. So
Family friendly, fun games. Keep going. What else you got, man?
well, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, we had the clan war and all that kind of stuff.
That's all right. I'm
yeah.
going to cover that. Red, you want to go?
Yeah, man. Big surprise. You guys already know this because I've been banging on a lot about it lately. But Bastion.
Oh,
I
yeah.
played Bastion this week, and it's not like me to really enjoy indie titles, and that's not to be a snob. Most of them are too hard for me, like your
Rogue Legacy.
Legacy and whatnot like that, and Tower of Fall Ascension and everything. But this wasn't too hard, and B, it told, and here's another thing that's a little against the grain for me. It told a really, really good story, but the way it told it was 99% narration by this old bloke that I don't know. It's you got to play the game in order to see what sort of how chronologically the game plays backwards and forwards and whatnot here and there. But it all works, it all makes sense, and it invested me emotionally. You got a couple of choices to make at the end. Spoiler free, of course. You got a few choices to make at the end, and then it really grabbed me and really pulled on the heartstrings a little bit, and made another couple of choices a little bit harder to make. But I've played through it 3 times now. I've done my normal run through, my New Game Plus, cleaned up all the trophies, and now I've played through once on Score Attack mode. So I'm giving it due justice. I will platinum it probably this week. I reckon I've got two games sitting there with a platinum in the chamber, so just might put a little bit more distance between me and Sean. But it's still, I checked the store today, it was meant to end on special today, but it's back still on special for $11.43, I think, as a PlayStation Plus subscriber, and you could spend $12 a whole lot worse. Battlefield, Luke, I think we picked that up a couple of times here or there and had a bit of a go.
Yeah, still kicking around in the multiplayer conquest and blood money and stuff.
That also is the special of the week again. It's the first time I've seen a game come back up as a special of the week.
Yeah, it's quite cheap.
Yeah, I went in there today because Criminal Activity, its first DLC, has dropped with that new bounty hunter mode that you were talking about on the page and whatnot.
Oh, yep.
But it's only available to premium members, so I've gone in there and gone, all right, that's on special, and then I looked at something and on the store and it said, upgrade to deluxe at $29, and I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And then I read it, obviously, not being stupid. That just gives you battle packs and a couple of guns. It's still $70 for the premium. I'm like, God damn it! And because I'm actually thinking about just at least trying the first DLC drop for Battlefield, because I have enjoyed the multiplayer so much. So
Yeah, same. I'll look into it too.
well, I find when you enjoy it, you actually don't mind parting with that $20, if you know what I mean,
Yeah.
$22. So, yeah, Battlefield Hardline. That'll be my next platinum also, because I've just got to finish my hard playthrough. I've got about 5 levels to go, and I just can't will myself to do it at the moment, just because, meh.
Yeah, I still haven't played any more of the campaign. I literally bought that game for multiplayer. That's it.
Yeah, which is a new leaf in your book as well.
Yeah, well, the multiplayer sucks, and I literally did buy it just for the multiplayer.
Yeah. Well, I installed Elder Scrolls Online. Played it for about 4 hours. And since then until today, the servers have pretty much been down, unreliable, or you've had to download 742 gigabytes in order just to log in. So
well, that's it. The first issue that we had is, well, for starters, it's a 40 gig game with a 15 gig day, or just a 15 gig update that was there. But then there's that whole question about what server do I pick? Do I pick North America? Do I pick Europe?
yeah,
There's 2 mega servers that are running, and I guess we kind of found out the hard way, where half of us chose, well, Jason and I, Reprimir and I picked North America, and the rest of you guys, you, Weeksy and Nico, have both, all 3 of you picked European server. Not unbeknown to any of us that if you're on the different servers, you can't play with each other.
yeah.
You can only play with the people that are on the same server. And if you've started a character on the European server, you can't carry that one across to the North American server. You have to start from scratch. That's the painful part. Now, I had some horrible lag using the European server trying to join you blokes. But you said it was laggy, but not too bad, whereas mine was
it was a
unplayable.
bit laggy, yeah.
Whereas when I play on the North American server, it's actually quite lag-free and runs fine, but it's really hard to find a time where it's not down for maintenance.
Yes.
Other than that, the game's pretty good.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, but it's just a nightmare. But I just wanted to make that known to people. If you're getting into it, make sure you pick the same server as your mates. Otherwise, you're not going to play with them.
And hopefully this is just teething.
Why not have that part and explain?
Yeah.
Okay, there's this server. What server do you want? And then have a little list of like why it's important to pick. And say, all right, if you're from this part of the world, you might want to pick this server because it's the best for you and this and that. And just a note, you might want to choose the same server as your friends. But it doesn't say anything like that. It just says pick a server. And you're like, oh, why? I don't know.
Yep.
I don't do that in any other game and just plays. It just connects to a server for me.
Something I got a lot more time out of was Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin.
Yeah.
Never played Dark Souls 2. Played Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1, or just Dark Souls, if you will. Bloodborne. And, so I come across Dark Souls 2 thanks to good mate Weeksy. He goes, play this with me. And I'm like, okay. And I can see where a lot of people, like I'm only saying the same thing that's been said 100 times, it's downscaled a little in difficulty, though you wouldn't think listening to Weeksy, it's fucking hilarious.
Oh my God, him screaming his head off.
But it does induce that. That's why I tend to stick away from playing it when I'm in a party, because it's not often I really crack the shit. Sometimes I'll get a bit piddly or a bit pissy with something, but Bastion and Dark Souls over the last couple
Oh my
of
God.
weeks.
Between the two of you, I did say if you guys were in the same room, you both have knives in your faces.
Yep.
You guys have been raging so fucking hard. Man, my headphone speakers have never had such a workout. The actual speaker has been flickering and tickling my ear.
Reverberating.
Yeah, that much reverberation on the speaker cone. It's fucking tickling. It's like a little mouse in my headset.
Yeah. And the last thing I picked up in the last week's special, or last month's or fortnight's special, was the Stealth Inc. 1 and 2. So I've had to go probably the first 10 levels on Stealth Inc. 1. And yeah, it's cool. For $10, it's really bloody cheap. It's 2 full-sized games, basically. and it's the Ultimate Edition, so it's got all the DLC and whatnot that comes with it. So no dicking around.
Yeah,
And
well,
it's a good bit of a time waster.
I finished the first one on the Vita when that dropped as a PS Plus title, and I've picked up the two of them now as well, and I've been playing the second one. It's quite good. It's very different to the first one, the way the actual levels are set out.
Yeah, so I've heard, yeah.
But, still the same DNA, just new game sort of mechanics and all that sort of stuff, but it's really good. For me, it's a real good Vita game.
Yeah, it would, and it had loaned itself very handy to that size and the control scheme as well, because you're doing fuck all with your buttons.
Yeah.
And last but absolutely not least, I caught the COD bug again. I probably had at least an hour and a half every night on Call of Duty, apart from the other night where I spent 3.5 hours just playing zombies.
Oh yeah, I saw that post on the page.
The one run, that was good. That was a lot of fun. So I posted a PB there on round 32, just a tick over 2,000 kills. And that was pretty cool. So I've prestiged again since Clan Wars. So I'm now just trying to push out another 20 levels or so. So I've got complete unlocks for Clan Wars, which I assume will be this weekend, or we'll be halfway through them by the time you're listening.
Oh, is there another Clan War this weekend?
I would assume it's been happening every fortnight for the last 3 or 4 wars. So yeah, I'm on high alert.
You're gonna have to punch it out without me.
That's cool, because we've actually...
Because we don't like you anyway.
No. A few people have brought it to my attention, and I've been crowned the clan a looker after her. And I've culled a few people from the clan. So fair to say, people that aren't in the clan anymore don't listen to this. So jog on. So I've actually brought us down one echelon of player group. So we were in 20 to 100 players in the clan. We're now down to 11 to 19. Right.
Okay. So we want players, but you have to actually join us.
More than happy to go back up into the other group. But yeah, just a little bit of a go, if you will, a little bit of consistency. But there's also people in there, don't be too stressed if you're listening, that are in the clan. I've benched you for this fortnight, for this clan walk, knowing that you won't be playing. So like the likes of my brother and Fallen Valkyrie and everyone, I've just put them on the bench, because you can actually bench players that...
Oh, really?
Aren't playing, yeah, and that'll bring you down to bring your total active players down.
So they can't join in if they want, but it also helps us out because they're not there for nothing.
Yeah, that's right. They can join in. The wins won't count towards the clan war.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That feature, nice, good stuff.
So I've benched a few people that deserve to be there, that just that won't be there, that I can guarantee won't be there. So
gotcha.
I see a feature like that being real handy in the big clans. It's like, all right, well, we'll take our best 24 in, or our best 19 players in, and so you cull it down, and that'd be really effective for something like that. But it also works for people like us as well. We're not casual by any sense of the definition of the filthy word, but I just want active members on there so we can really punch out some decent stats. It really makes us feel good about ourselves. Fuck everyone else.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
That your week?
That is, sums up the fortnight pretty much.
Nice, man. I've got a bit of diversity to my week. Have a listen to this. First of all, Mass Effect. I'm playing the original Mass Effect on the Xbox One thanks to its new backwards compatibility. Now, not everybody will have the backwards compatibility as yet. It's only for Xbox Dashboard Preview members, which I am. So I basically get all the cool stuff that's broken before you guys do. It works really, really well. And I don't know if my memory of how the original Mass Effect looked is just poor, or if it just looks really amazing now, upscaled or something. I don't know. And I've said this to almost everybody that I've spoken to about it. If somebody had told me that what I was playing was the remastered version of it, I'd have believed them.
And paid for it.
I would have paid for that. Absolutely. I would have paid for that. 100%. But Microsoft has given us that ability free of charge. So basically the way it works, if anybody's wondering, once it does become available to you, you put your Xbox 360 disc into the Xbox One, as long as that game is compatible with the backwards compatibility. There is a list, and I've got a list on our webpage explaining which ones are available. At the moment, there's only about 21. There will be about 100 by the time it goes public. But yeah, you put the disc into your console, and what that does is basically tells the servers, the Xbox servers, that you own the game, and it downloads the game in its entirety off the store. So you will have to download somewhere between 5 to 9 gigabytes, depending on the size of the game. So Mass Effect, the original one, was about 7 gigabytes. I downloaded that. You will have to have the disc in to play it, just to remind it that you do own the game. And that's it. And it boots up, and it does the whole Xbox 360 boot up splash screen with the sound effects and all that. And you play it like you normally do. It downloads your save games from the cloud. It downloaded my save, which is probably about 4 or 5 years old now, and allowed me to resume my game from when I was playing it on the 360. So that's how the Xbox One backwards compatibility works, and it works quite well, and it's still in sort of beta testing. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And this is what makes me think is why they can't do this with the PS4, because I really think that they can. They're just not. Because,
yeah, of course they can.
Well, the first thing that made me think why aren't they doing backwards compatibility was when I first got my PS4, I put my PS3 disc of Call of Duty in and paid $10 and downloaded Ghosts for PS4. So all they need to do is just upload the games onto the server. Oh, well, they've got them all on the server because they're...
Yes, but Sean, they're making money from it. PlayStation are charging a premium with PlayStation Now. The big problem is, though, PlayStation Now is very localized because it's not on we don't have access to it on our Australian stores, and we don't have, I think probably 90% of the population don't have internet speeds that will support it. But that's when Sony went. Sony went with making money from their backwards compatibility, which is, okay, that's their decision. The only reason Microsoft aren't doing something like that is because they're still playing catch-up.
Well, they've really caught up.
And they are catching up. They are catching up in a big way. Now, everybody that knows this show and knows Aussie Gamers Express, we're very PlayStation-oriented because that's what we all have and play mostly. I'm very confident to say that Microsoft is making big steps forward in catching the PlayStation in its popularity and ability and things like that. And look, if they do keep going this way, they will surpass it. And you may see people jumping ship. That's a possibility. I did that in the gen changeover because I was an Xbox 360 owner, and that's all I played. And when the PS4 came out, I bought that. So I jumped ship before, and I'll do it again depending on where my gaming is best deserved. But anyway, so it's running really well on the Xbox One. Now, also another remake, which is I sort of begs the question: will this one be backwards compatible? But Gears of War Ultimate Edition, the multiplayer beta, was up last week during E3 and over the weekend, and that I gave that a go. That's really good. It looks good. It's 1080 and 60 frames, which feels nice, and it essentially feels exactly like it did back with the original Gears of War. So that was fun to play. I got a video up on YouTube and on the Facebook page, so that's there to have.
I got one game in.
What, before it finished, or?
Yeah.
Oh, good effort.
Yeah, so I enjoyed it as well, but I am a big fan of the Gears of War franchise, and I really can't wait for that Ultimate Edition to come out.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really cool to be all playing that different type of multiplayer, like that third person over shoulder.
But you and I can play that co-op. I'm not sure if the original one had online co-op.
I don't think it did.
It definitely had split screen co-op. So I'm hoping they maybe make it online, so because then you and I can co-op it.
Yeah. Well, I had it with I think it was my friend Carl. When Gears of War came out, I took the 360 around to his house, and we sat there and played it start to finish, and it was just awesome.
Yeah. Nice. But
I can't wait to do that again. That'd be a really cool thing to...
That's not far away, is it?
No, August.
Yeah, so
August 25th. Yeah.
Nice. Looking forward to that. Yeah, Red Call of Duty. Played that with you last night as well. I've never been into Call of Duty like I am at the moment for a very long time, so I'm really appreciating that game. That's fun.
Would you almost umbrella it and say first-person shooters?
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely, because I'm playing a lot more Battlefield as well. So, yeah, that's a fair call. Yeah.
Would you like to see the back catalogue going to the backwards compatibility?
I don't care.
I'm Aussie.
For what, for Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it'd be good. Actually, yeah. Look, I'm just thinking of Modern Warfare 2, the Spec Ops or whatever.
The Spec Ops, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that a go again. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, so I'm just looking at my 360 games now, and I'm just hoping that they're bringing out the Ultimate Edition of Gears of War. I've got Gears of War 2 and 3 that I'd love to have on backwards compatibility. The Bioshocks, Fables, Tiger Woods. Yeah.
This goes straight into my news item. I love it.
Well, fucking shut up, because I've still got more to talk about.
All right.
All right, I'll skip off on that. Call of Duty was really good. The Clan War was good too. Had a bit of fun in that, and we won Platinum Division. Yay! Thanks to everybody that joined us. Well done. Appreciate your help. Elder Scrolls, we've already talked about that. That was painful. It's very, very sore, but it's a good game. Now, Army Krog. I got a code. It's in what do they call it? Early access. It's in early access on Steam. It's called Armikrog. Armikrog. Now, if anybody is my age or our age, they may remember a claymation-style game called The Neverhood. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Yes.
It was a claymation side-scrolling point-and-click adventure. Now, I loved that game when that was out. That was a really good game. Now, this one, if I was told that this was a remake or a sequel to that, I'd have believed them because the characters look very similar and the whole style is pretty much exactly the same. But anyway, I got the early access version of the game on Steam and decided to give it a go. I was going to review it. I've decided to shelve that game for a while because when they say early access, look, I've played early access games before that are still
like Wanda.
Yeah, no, it's nothing like that. I've played early access before, and maybe it might be missing some features, or it's not fully sort of laid out where you might not have all the different bits and pieces to it, right?
Yeah.
Armikrog feels like it's earlier than early access.
Pre-alpha.
Pre-alpha, before pre-alpha, pre-alpha. It's gone all the way through to Zulu again. It's gone that far back. Because the opening cinematic looked really good, and like the claymation and all that. And there was one thing that sort of caught my ear, and it sounded like it was being recorded on a cassette tape in the 90s. I thought, well, maybe they just haven't done the proper recordings yet because it's early access, fair enough. But then the claymation stopped, and I had sketch storyboards flicking across the screen. And I'm almost certain, 99.9% sure that it wasn't just an arty thing that they were trying to pull off. It just looked like they were showing you the artist's concepts that they're eventually going to turn into a cutscene. It's not. I know I'm saying it's not finished. We know it's not finished because it's early access, but I did not expect this at all. To the point also, when it's a side scroller sort of point and click, you'll click on things to go into another room, and we'll go into the other room, and the other rooms, it's not finished. There's no colour. There's nothing. And I got to a point where I thought, you know what? I think I need to stop playing this because I can't review something like that. It's not finished. That's not fair. So I think I'm going to keep a lid on that game until it's actually completed. I think it comes out in August. So there's a whole heap of work to go into it before it's released. But once it's released, I'll have a proper playthrough of it and give you my opinion later on when that actually happens. Because, yeah, I don't think that's fair. Do you agree with me there?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
but look, I think it's got some really good points that I think it will come good. All right, last but not least, before we get into the news, I want to quickly talk about a game that has absolutely blown me away. I thought it looked good when I saw videos. I watched some videos of it during E3, and I was like, oh yeah, this looks kind of cool. I wouldn't mind giving that a go. My daughter made a comment about it and said, oh, can we get that game? My wife said, that looks pretty cool. You know what? Stuff it. I'll go and get it. So I picked up a copy of Splatoon on the Nintendo Wii U. The game's amazing. It is so fantastic. Everything just works really well. It feels like a game, like they did beta testing for that game, and you can tell because it works flawlessly online. It is excellent. It is a little bit lacking in modes. There's only one online mode. That's what I mean by lacking. So normally with your online multiplayer games like Call of Duty, there's domination, there's free for all, there's TDM, there's capture flag, things like that. This literally just has one, and it's Turf Wars. But it's so fun. I'm not sick of it at all. Basically what it is there's two teams of 4 players. You each have a colour, and your guns squirt ink. And you both have different colours, and the idea of it is to cover as much of the map in your coloured of ink as possible before the time runs out. And you can also shoot the enemies, because if you get your ink on the enemies, it hurts them and they get splattered. Now, there's all different types of guns you can pick. There's my favourite is the NES Zapper, the duck hunt gun.
Yes.
You can get that, or there's like the Super Soaker looking things, or there's like these big paint rollers, like a paint roller you'd use to paint your walls, and that'll get heaps of coverage on the ground. The only downfall is you can't shoot. So there's all those sort of things. And you can play it 2-player couch co-op, but because it's a Wii U, it's not split screen. One person uses the gamepad and one person uses a controller and the TV.
That's amazing.
And it all works really well. And just the animations and the physics of the ink being splattered around is so good. It just looks so strangely satisfying. It's really good. And I feel like I'm a really good player because I'm pretty sure I'm playing against kids.
Well, as you know, you were there. We had a pretty big conversation about it last night, and it just... yeah, it sounds amazing. Amazing amount of fucking PG fun.
Yeah, and if we could get, like... let's just say that all of you guys had Wii U's and we all played together, we would absolutely own. Because it really does lend itself to different classes. You need at least one person with the roller. Now, they're not your attacker. They're not going to go forward and kill everyone or splatter everyone to stop them from painting. They're the ones that stick back and cover up all the ground in paint. And then you've got to have probably 2 of your assault guys with guns that'll obviously cover a little bit of ground but will go and take out the enemy. And then another person who can either have another roller or a sniper. There's sniper rifle style ones or whatever. But if you had a good diverse team, that's when you own the games. And it's so good. You level up. As you level up, you unlock more weapons. You unlock clothing, so like t-shirts, hats, and shoes. They're your perks, if you will. So if you wear a certain t-shirt, it might give you a bit more defense. If you wear
excellent.
If you wear a different headpiece, it might you use up less ink out of your ink tank, or move quicker, suck up more ink faster, because the way that you reload your gun is by pressing the left trigger, which turns you into a squid. The whole game's about squids and ink and all that sort of stuff. And you can swim in your own ink. And when you're swimming in your own ink, that refills your tank. And when you swim through your own ink as well, you're invisible to the enemy, so you can swim up behind them, swim a lot faster, swim up walls to get up high, things like that. It's absolutely brilliant. I can't speak highly enough for it. I've played that game so much since buying it 2 days ago. I'm really impressed with it. Anyone with a Wii U out there and likes a bit of competitive stuff, grab yourself a copy of Splatoon. yeah, if you think you'll half enjoy it, you'll love it. So I'm gonna have to try and talk Nico into getting it. So I've got someone to play with. But you're gonna need Skype or something because there's no in-game chat. I guess that's Nintendo's way of keeping it all family friendly, so we don't get all the mother lovers out there telling us how it works and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
or you'd be hearing, "Oh, not very good."
Yeah, well, that's another point as well.
Mama, rub it.
There's 8 players in the match, so 4 per team, and usually there's myself and maybe one other person with an English name. The rest of them are all in Japanese characters. So it's basically me, some other bloke named Fred, up against Japan. But it works all right. There's no real issues with lag. It's pretty cool. But I think that covers off on my work. How about we move off into...
No, I think.
What? We haven't?
No.
Oh! No.
You haven't told us about something.
Oh, you want me to talk about Batman?
Yes, I do.
No, don't worry about that.
No, please talk about Batman.
You want me to talk about Batman
Yes,
and
I
spoil
do.
it for you?
I just want you to tell me what your first impressions and your thoughts are. Yes.
All right, if I must. Batman, Arkham Knight is amazing. That's it. Do you want to go into the news?
Yeah, okay. Cool.
No, okay, yeah, I did. I finally got my copy of Arkham Knight today, and I chucked it in. 3.5 gigabyte update turned into a 5 gigabyte update after the new update that dropped very recently. I couldn't be bothered doing that. I know it's a gaming commandment that I've broken to. Ten Commandment, yeah. Of playing a game before the day one update is installed, but I did anyway, and I didn't have any issues. There were no issues at all, and I should add that I'm playing it on PS4 and not the PC because that's apparently in shambles. But it is gorgeous. The graphics are absolutely pushing the envelope against what we've seen already on the PlayStation 4. It looks beautiful, so nice. The gameplay mechanics, if it was at all possible, the brawling, the fighting with Batman is better than it has been in the past. It just feels right. What else? It doesn't take you very long before you get introduced to the Batmobile. Now, I'm steering away from spoilers. Now, we all know there's a Batmobile.
No pun.
Steering away. Very good. But there was a moment where I was playing it, and I'll tell you this. No, I won't tell you because it might still trick you into not knowing what was about to happen. But the part where you do get the Batmobile, it was like, oh, it's not, is it? Is it? Yes, it's the Batmobile! My missus was sitting next to me when I was playing it, and she looked at me like, what's the matter? Because I'm just like, yeah! Because it's a really good entrance. It's it's nothing too amazing, but I think it's probably just my fanboyness that sort of makes it maybe go a little bit.
Which was not evident at all in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Love it.
Sean.
Yes.
When you finally play it, all of you, everybody listening, Red, you as well, anyone listening, when you get to play this, before you play the game, go into the options and check. There's a setting there. I wish I'd remembered what it was called. I think it's battle mode toggle. I'm pretty sure that's very close to what it is. You want to turn that on. Okay, so when you're driving the Batmobile, you use the right trigger. There's 2 modes. So it's like a normal car mode where you drive and you steer, and then there's a battle mode which uses the left stick to go forward, left, right, and all that sort of stuff, sort of strafage, like a tank.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, in normal car mode, the right trigger is accelerate, like it normally is, but braking is square. Because the left trigger, if you hold that in, that's battle mode. Mm-hmm. But every time I was driving and going around a corner, I was pressing the left trigger to brake.
Turn it into a tank.
And turning it into battle mode. I found in the set... Now, you do get used to it. You can get used to it. But I found in the settings that if you change it to battle mode toggle, the toggling switch for battle mode turns into R1, and left and right trigger is accelerate and brake.
Yeah, cool.
It fixes it up a little bit better. It's a little bit more normal, but you can play it the other way and you will get used to it. But look, just at least look into that, because that might be an important part for you.
Cool.
The controls for the Batmobile are very solid. They got it right. They must have put a lot of time into this, because there are a lot of parts that I've played already, because the Batmobile isn't just in it for a minute. The Batmobile is a very big part of the game. It almost feels like the Batmobile is like you. Fuck Robin.
Yeah.
He's a homo. Just give me.
Robin.
Give me the Batmobile can be my companion, because it's with you. So far, I've played about 2 hours now. It's with you like a partner. It's good. It's really good. And there are a couple of parts where I'm like, oh, it really wants me to go through there in the Batmobile. And you do it and you're like, oh, that's really easy and fun to do. So that plays really good. The storyline, I'm only 2 hours in. I don't know much about it yet, but it looks like it's going to be good and fucking creepy and dark, and it looks like it's going to be really well executed. So I don't know much about it yet, but I'm enjoying what I've seen so far. Do you have any particular questions that I might be able to answer for you?
The bad guys.
Yeah.
Who have you met?
Well, I've met, and I'm going to avoid entering completely because I don't want to spoil anything. I have met Arkham Knight. He's in it. His voice I don't really agree with. But I think there's a reason behind why his voice sounds a bit dumb. The way it's like a vocoder. It's like he's on the news and he doesn't want his identity known, so it's kind of got that weird phasey thing over it. But I think that might sort of be explained a little bit later as to why he sounds like that. But that sounds a bit weird at first. But yeah, Arkham Knight, and obviously the other big one, which is Scarecrow. There was a bit of a cameo at the beginning. It doesn't make me think they're going to be in it any more than they were, but I saw Penguin and Two-Face. But yeah, I don't know if they're actually going to be in it. They were sort of just in it for the sake of saying they're around. But anything else?
No, I think I might leave it.
Yeah, I'm not telling you any more than that with character-wise and all that, because you'll be impressed. Oh, there's a press X2 moment as well early on. You know, like press X to pay respects and stuff like that. I don't know if it's a piss tank, but one of the very first things you do in the game, and it popped. Like I was just watching it, thinking, this is awkward. What's going on? And then all of a sudden, it says down the bottom right corner, press X2, and it says what to do. But I'll leave that for you to work out. But there's a press X2 moment that's starting to be pretty prevalent in games these days.
Your parents are dead. Press X to cry.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was something to do with the parents.
No, well, we all know that. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. We'll talk a bit more about it maybe next week. Once I've finished the game, I might be able to give you an overall idea, and I'll also be writing a full review on it as well, and I'll put together a gameplay video.
Awesome. For
that. And yeah, are we happy to move on now?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, first up in the news, Drive Club is free. Hang on, wait, no, it's not.
Yes, it is. Now.
But it is now.
Is that an update? It is now?
Yeah, I'll check it.
Check the store. Anyway, so what happened? This week, at some stage, Drive Club appeared up on the PlayStation Store for free as the PS Plus one. And shortly after that happened, it was removed. And the developer Evolution Studios have come out and said, look, we accidentally put it up on the store prematurely. There was a problem there, but it's not actually ready to go up. And I've got a bit of a quote here from them. We have to take this precaution because Drive Club connectivity is demanding for a multiplayer game, with countless ever-growing social connections across clubs, challenges, multiplayer, and hundreds of thousands of dynamic leaderboards and activity feeds. So that was from Shuhei Yoshida. It just started to sound like a cop-out because there's many other games out there that don't sort of have these issues. But is it back up now?
Not that I can see. The only thing I can see that's different now is it has a demo or a full game trial.
Yeah, it says that the PS Plus version will be available on the 25th, which should be coming up very shortly because it's
probably about 10 o'clock tonight when it does its.
Well, it's the 25th here now, but would it be the 25th in America?
At 10 o'clock tonight it will be Pacific.
10 o'clock tonight. Yeah, you're probably about right there. So yeah, look, by the time this podcast is out, episode 83 that we're doing now, it probably might be available, but it's been up and down, so who knows?
And I'll just say as well, when you do get it up on the store, you will not be directly online with the game.
Oh, that's right, yes.
What they'll be doing is that they'll be testing it as it goes along. So you'll have offline mode, and you'll be able to play through the one country or something that you have maps on, and then periodically they'll be adding more people to the online service.
Yeah. So when you get the free version, it's going to be the offline mode. That is so terrible.
Just for they've just said that they're going to.
I've never heard of this before with any other game.
Well, they're beta testing it. That's what they're doing. This is what seems like they're doing, and this is why we beta test.
You normally beta test before the release date.
Mm.
Bloody hell, man! That's so crap. Anyway, that happened. Who's got the next news?
Microsoft asked players to vote for their most wanted games for backwards compatibility. And so there was a place where you could go vote, and I have the top 20 games. Would you like me to quickly skim through them?
Sure.
Yes.
Would you like to try and guess one of the top 5?
Red Dead Redemption.
Gears of War.
Red Dead Redemption is number 1.
Yeah.
And Gears of War is.
No.
Sorry. Not in the top 5.
Fable.
Hang on, you were talking about. Look, I'll just quickly run through in the order of most votes to least votes out of the first 20.
Stop at number 6. We'll try and guess the top 5. Go.
Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, you're saying the 5. I thought you were going to go 20
20 backwards.
I'll go backwards. All right.
Go backwards.
Halo Wars, Batman Arkham City, GTA 4, Left 4 Dead 2, Call of Duty World at War, Gears of War 2, Mass Effect 2, Fallout New Vegas, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Bioshock Infinite, Mass Effect 3, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Fallout 3, Call of Duty Black Ops, Gears of War 3. Now, would you like to throw some games up in the air that would be in the top 5?
Modern Warfare 2
is number 5.
Yes!
Yeah.
What'd you lose your life to, Sean?
Skyrim
is number 3.
Yeah.
What'd I lose my life?
Black Ops.
2 is number 2. Yep. Red Dead Redemption is obviously number 1, and in 4th place is Halo Reach.
Oh,
really?
Halo Reach around. All right.
Yeah. So in the top 20 for you counting is 6 Call of Duties, 2 Halo, 2 Gears of War, and 3 Bethesda RPGs and 2 Mass Effects.
Oh, well, I'm guessing yes, Halo Reach because it's not in the Master Chief Collection.
Is it? Yeah, it is.
Oh, is that?
No, isn't it?
No, but it's not on the disc. Isn't that the one that they brought? No, it was ODST. ODST.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I heard. I don't know if this was a dream or if I heard that they were doing Reach. I don't know. Maybe not. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm just having what I have left. Yeah, Bioshock, Blazing Angels. How about that? That was
It was funny. She was talking about, would you like to add the whole back catalogue of COD? I was sitting, you
Yeah.
fucking looked at it, it's pretty much the whole back catalogue of COD.
Yeah.
And Gears.
I have Halo Wars, but I don't know how that's in there. Why hasn't Fable made it?
Oh, because nobody liked it. You're the only person that played it
Oh.
and stopped 8 minutes before
Oh.
the end.
Whoa! There might be pipe bombs at that Cranebrook.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It didn't have spoken. It didn't make the top 20. Shit game. Move on. All right. Sean, what news have you got?
What news have I got? There's been an upgrade to the PlayStation app. So on your phones, you get your little PSN app. It's got a thing now that you, instead of sitting there and typing in codes and all that kind of thing, you can scan them or take a picture of it, and it'll it adds the codes in instead of having to type them all out. So that's a nifty little feature that they got going. There's other tweaks. Well, that's their big one. Their big one.
How do you do that?
It must be through the store. Or scan code. So you can redeem PlayStation Network card or promotion code by using either the following methods: scan using camera or enter using the keyboard. The other tweaks that they've got going is that you'll be able to open the PS Store on the Android version.
Oh, instead of
apparently
opening
you'll
a
be able to do
browser,
that.
yeah. You go to, it sends you to a browser, yeah.
Yeah, well, it does that on the iPod one as well, I thought.
It does it on the iPhone as well. Yeah, it does it on all of them. It opens up the browser.
Yeah, and the other one is that your comments, if you're streaming, you can go full screen, and all your comments through your Twitch can now be showing up through your app.
Oh, through the app.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
That?
Yeah, that's good.
You don't have
Yeah,
to run.
So that
the
there would be the best
screen.
feature, that like using it as a true second screen.
Nice.
I'm trying it now. I'm going redeem codes. Doesn't work.
Automatically beats the backwards compatibility of Xbox.
Yeah. This is a new thing. It mightn't be live in Australia yet, but
Oh yeah, no, it's gone to redeem code, but it's
Yeah.
just giving me a keyboard.
Ah.
What the
well,
hell?
it's coming.
It's so fucking Christmas and all that sort of shit.
Well, winter's here.
Oh, I know who's not coming. Oh no, I can't.
Yes, we'll talk later.
Yeah.
Rant.
Right, is it my turn again?
Yes, you
All
may.
right, next up in the news, Destiny offers timed exclusive DLC and experience points through Red Bull energy drinks.
Fuck.
You fucking idiots. Seriously? It's timed exclusive, not to Xbox One, not to PlayStation 4, but to fucking Red Bull.
Yeah,
You can only get this if you buy Red Bull.
yeah.
What?
Fucking
What?
That's bad. You shouldn't be encouraging fucking people to be drinking energy drinks. It's like, yeah, if you can knock off a 20-piece fucking feed, I'll give you DLC so you can have a spiffy new hat.
Yeah, but it's the marked cans will give players bonus experience that can be used immediately. There is also an in-game quest that will be made available once the Taken King expansion launches on September 15 and accessible through codes found on the Red Bull packaging. After January 1, the mission will be available to everyone. But it's I wonder where the code's going to be. Like, can you just go in there and just pinch it?
And just go in and you can go in and use that new feature, which you can take a photo of the code and redeem it.
Well, because I'm thinking it's not going to be on the can. It's probably like on 4-packs on the cardboard wrapper.
Yeah.
So if you just, I'm not saying do this because it's not legal, but you could just go in and just crack open the cardboard and take a photo of it.
Just crack open the cardboard and put the 4-pack, just pack them into the fridge with the singles. Just
Have
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Let me break it down for you, right? You have 4 cans of V, which isn't, we're not here sitting back saying, here, drink 4 cans of V, but people have been known to sit there and drink 4 packs of V in order to get that experience and grind out and get up a level. when you could just fucking drink the cans, get the level, and then what are you going to do? Sit there and fucking just
How
have
many
your...
dudes are going to be scrounging through the recycling bin down at the Woolies trying to get opening up a black market?
Hang on a minute. If you're playing Destiny and you're up into the DLC, what the fuck do you want experience points for? I know they upgrade guns and shit, but fucking really? Just go and do 18,000 strikes.
I think, yeah. But drink the Red Bull to get through them.
Yeah, well, that's it. But anyway, look,
When you could just use the code. I think it's a bad idea, just for the record.
check out our Facebook page, everybody. The Dying Light devs released an advertisement, just basically flat out taking the piss out of Destiny. With
That was quick and it was fucking witty.
Their DLC comes with the cup of water. There you go. Tastes good and it's healthy for everyone. All right, Red.
Right, rightio. Hitman, Agent 47. Right. Obviously, a lot more is going to come to light closer to release. But here's a direct quote: "The game will be released digitally in a pseudo-episodic fashion over the course of a year."
What the fuck?
So it's not Hitman 47. It's fucking episode 40-7.
It's Telltale Games is doing it, isn't it? It's going to be released over a goddamn year.
They plan on releasing the game over a year. They try and justify it here by saying, where is it? Allowing developers to hear from players' feedback to be incorporated in subsequent missions.
Fuck off. They want more money. They want money before it's finished. That's what they want.
Finish the fucking game!
Oh, that's bad. Look, if they're going to punch it out like they did with Resident Evil, like one a week or one every fortnight, yeah, that's cool. 12 months, that's a fucking piss take.
It is. Well, until I know more details, my initial reaction to that is fuck off.
Yeah, I'm not happy with that. But anyway.
What? So for every week, every fortnight, whatever, Hitman's going to have a 2 gig, 3 gig, 4 gig download file? So the game essentially will not fit on a day one PlayStation by the time it's fucking finished.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, all right, we'll keep our eye on that. Sean, what do you got, mate?
What have I got? All of Halo 5's pre-order bonuses. So all the places that are doing all these big pre-order bonuses and all that kind of stuff, they're actually going to be unlockable through gameplay.
Oh, okay.
So this is a thing that I haven't really seen before. So it's really cool that so all the things that they're releasing, they're saying, oh, you can get this if you pre-order, you get that through your pre-order, but everything that is there as a bonus, you will be able to have by playing the game.
That's good.
So you just don't have it there and then on the first.
See, it's still an incentive
because
it'll be easier.
So, yeah.
But you won't miss out. I like that.
Yeah, you won't miss out. You might have to do that a little bit extra to get a certain amount of kills, or kills with this, or kills with that, or finish a certain level on a certain difficulty, or something along those lines to do it. They might be achievement based, but yeah, so they are all unlockable. So that's
Red.
pretty cool.
Next up, cure fucking cancer. You what?
Yeah, look at Microsoft go. You right? You okay there? You right? Do you need a cuddle? Oh, I'll get Callum Cox to give you a call, eh? How about that? He'll fucking tell you how good Xbox is. Are you crying? Are you all right?
Oh, fuck you.
Bit upset that Xbox is good, eh?
No, I'm not. No. I'm well chuffed.
Oh, it's fucking about time. It was fucking gathering dust for the first nearly 12 months of the life that I've had it. It's only finally now that I'm like fucking keen to give it a crack.
Yeah,
good.
And I'm glad it's back to you guys like that.
Yeah, it's good. I knew it would. But it took a bit longer than I thought.
Still sitting there looking, going, Microsoft, what the fuck were you thinking? Why didn't you just... I know it's not the way that you wanted. You want to have this big entertainment system and this and that, but that's not what people are buying. these things for. They're buying them for games. They're buying them for the gaming experience. And
They made a
why the
mistake.
fuck didn't they do it straight from the start? And they're coming good now. And
Yes, but they made a mistake,
Yeah.
and I think that what they're doing now would never have happened without those mistakes that they've made in the beginning.
Yeah.
If everybody had stuck to it like glue and said, I love it, I love it, I love it, regardless, we wouldn't have what we're getting today because they wouldn't be doing it because they would have no need to.
Yep.
So I think that's probably a good thing that they're playing catch up because they're probably over exaggerating and giving good stuff without too much thought because they're trying to catch up.
Without
But,
compromising their product, yeah.
yeah, so
They're starting to listen
keen.
to people, though. It's the thing. They're starting to listen to the gamers and what the gamers want, and that's
Yeah, because they're not in control anymore.
No, we are.
like I jumped ship from 360. Had the original Xbox, the 360, and then bought myself the PS3 when I jumped ship to Sony.
Because you're an
And-
idiot.
Yeah, I'd still reckon I like the PS3.
PS3's a bucket of shit. Didn't even have party chat. That's probably good because no one wanted to talk to you anyway.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, and I was going to throw in a little comment about you said I think you made a post or commented somewhere that Microsoft, you won E3.
Yes.
No, they didn't. You know
No,
who
we
won
did.
E3?
We
Fucking
did.
me. That's who won E3 because I own an Xbox One, a PlayStation 4, and a Wii U. Okay, I lost out a bit with my Vita because they fucking forgot about that. Because I own all those consoles and all this sick stuff that's coming out for it, mate, I'm the winner.
Big fucking deal. I got a fucking house and a falcon. You might be a rich little prick.
You see that house over there? Oh, yeah.
Wicked. Yeah, nah. Good on you. We all won. As a gamer, as a community, I think we all won. There was
Yep.
nothing bad to come out of it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so the last bit of news is Fallout 4 will run at 1080p, 30 frames per second. On what console do you think?
All of them.
All of them? Even the Wii U?
Both of them, sorry.
It will run on both. It's going to be 1080p and 30 frames a second on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. PC,
Yep.
however, will not be limited at all.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't.
So
Yeah.
play it at 2,000 frames per second if you want.
On your $44,000 computer.
Yeah, probably. No,
Well, the size of that was to be expected.
yeah, of course.
With the massive size of the open world, yeah.
Yeah, I don't care. It's going to be shit anyway. All right.
Oh, fucking
And you know
fight
what?
me.
Because it's not going to be any difference over the consoles. I think I'm going to go with Luke, and I'm getting it on the Xbox One.
Yeah, because that way
Of mods.
when the Batman mod comes out, I'm playing as Batman in Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Have fun over there in Povo World, Red.
In Povo Station.
No mods for you.
Fucks.
This is where the pipe bomb's going to come from.
Fuck off. I'm just going to lay a turd in there.
All right, Sean, what's your last bit of news?
Uh,
Oh, sorry, it's your turn.
Batman
Sorry.
Shit, no. Batman Arkham Knight sales have been stopped on Steam.
Shit.
So, they pulled it from Steam.
They removed it off the store. It was that bad.
Yeah, well, there's massive issues with it at the moment, and I'm guessing they're just working on a patch at the moment. So they've got a thing that says, "Dear Batman Arkham Knight PC owners, we want to apologise to those of you who are experiencing performance issues with Batman Arkham Knight on PC. We take these issues very seriously and have therefore decided to suspend future game sales of the PC version while we work to address these issues to satisfy our quality standards. We greatly value our customers and know that while there are a significant amount of players who are enjoying the game on PC, we want to do whatever we can to make the experience better for all PC players." So,
I just want to make a
It goes
comment
on
here.
to
If you pre-order something, right, it's usually
Yep.
because you're pretty keen about it, right? You really, really, really want to play it. Otherwise, you just wait and look at reviews and look into it.
Yeah.
If you pre-ordered a game and it came out broken, would you ask for a refund?
Yes,
Why?
because it's a faulty
because you've
product.
committed money.
Yeah,
to it.
but you know they're going to fix it.
Yeah.
Would you not just wait for the patch? What's the point in getting your money back and then buying it again when it's fixed? Do you see my point?
Oh,
Am I making
yeah.
a good point?
If you've only got a PC, then yes. But if you had a console, I'd get my money back and go get it on console.
Yeah, that's a fair argument. But if you're buying it on PC and you've got a console, there's got to be a good reason for it. Why not just wait till it gets patched?
Yeah.
Because it's not like they're going to just ignore that Batman, one of the biggest games of the year, is broken and just go, go fuck yourselves, like they did with Fallout 3.
Or like they did with Unity on console.
Unity, yeah. Oh, they fixed that, didn't they?
Impunity.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I'd probably have a whinge about it on my podcast. Give them a shit review, but no, I don't think I'd take it back because I don't have to buy it again. But anyway, that's just me. But yeah, it's taken off the store. But I suppose they're just sick of people asking for refunds, so they just take it off the store, and they'll eventually won't have to worry about it until it's fixed.
Yeah.
But that's big.
It's usually that with these games that are coming out on console, there's usually a little bit of a delay between the PC release, isn't there? Just so that they can get it right.
That's a good point. Usually the PC one comes out later
Yes.
because this game is an obvious console game ported to PC rather than the other way around, which is usually why they have issues. And it's not everybody that has issues because it's usually graphic card incompatibilities where the graphics cards need to be updated to work with the game, and that doesn't always happen on day one.
Yeah,
So
especially like the NVIDIA have there's specific drivers for specific games, and
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't have it on the PC, so don't care. Rare.
Right, so we're talking about winners of E3 and everything here a few moments ago. Well, 2K and Turtle Rock's Evolve, I believe, was game of the conference last year.
Yeah.
Well, they've just announced, and keep in mind, ... I'll get back there. Keep in mind, this was one of the most controversial games for DLC content, overall price, and like having the complete edition and whatnot. They've just announced their Hunting Season Pass 2.
Oh, they've got another season pass.
There's a second season pass.
Is anyone playing that? Oh, because I don't play it, I think no one plays it.
Well, I played it. I've got it sitting there. That's Weeksies. I played it probably 3 or 4 months ago, and it could take up 10-15 minutes to get a game. But I don't know. But featured in that, there'll be a new monster, the most unique creature creation the team has ever created. Go figure. I thought the other ones were pretty unique also, but except for the bloody first one, whatever it was.
Kraken.
It'll also include 5 new characters. And they're not all dropping at the same time, obviously, hence the season pass. But the first one is an assault class. The character's name is Lennox, and for the first time there will be a melee attack with a plasma lance.
Oh, good on you, mate. Go and punch the big, massive monster.
Yeah, and that will be available June 24th this year.
Be a big, tough, moron fullback football player from NFL. What do they call them? Fucking. That's what they need. They need Terry Crews.
Explosion!
Hot damn.
You got some cheeseburgers?
But I think they're really, really ringing the wallets out on this one. I think it's a bit cheeky having a second season pass.
Yeah, well, good
Especially
on them. Someone might buy it.
Yeah, we'll see.
and play it for 40 years
To
worth
justify.
of gameplay.
Trying to get a game. All right, I think that's all our news. We're running well over time, so we better hurry up and go through. What's that sound?
Can I do my quick little thing first? Because I
Little
put something
thing.
up on the page this week with what was Kanye doing at E3.
Yeah, what about it?
Kanye West has been walking through with Jeff Keighley and all that kind of stuff. And I put a thing out to the people on the page, and I said I'd do a little thing on the podcast for this week with what was...
right. You know what you should have done?
What?
Is told me you were doing this.
Yes, well, I forgot all about it.
Yes, good job,
Yeah.
but go for it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was Kanye doing at E3? So I said, give us your best things. And we had Adam Weeks coming through with, Kanye was looking at Mining Simulator 2016 because his wife hasn't taught him enough about gold digging.
He sings that song about gold digging, yeah?
Yes,
Or has he got a gold digger?
Yeah, and then he said, well, he's got a gold digger as well. Yeah. Ben Martin looking for a gold digger to help him collect gold coins. George Schneider. Kanye was being the biggest flog on the planet.
I like that one.
Aidan Stewart, Kanye was awkwardly realising they aren't releasing a new Fight Night. And Pat Clifford said that Kanye West seen here being hurried out of E3 after being told the E3 name was copyrighted and he couldn't use it for his next kid. So, yes, that's what Kanye was doing at E3. So, yeah.
Wish I had a joke right now.
Yeah.
I don't have one, though.
His career.
Nice one. Can we do one?
There's only one big.
All I
hit.
know
That's
is
Chris
that,
Brown.
that he likes fish sticks.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Do you like fish sticks?
No. Thank you for...
What? You're a gay fish?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But thank you to everyone that commented on that thingy Sean just did then, out of the blue, without telling me.
Yes.
Fired. What's that sound?
I think it's time we stop. Children, watch that sound. Everybody look what's going down.
All right, a couple of weeks ago, because we didn't do one last week because of E3, a couple of weeks ago we had Echo the Dolphin. We had nobody who had half a clue. That was probably a hard one. I don't think either of you got it either. I don't know what it is. Can you tell me what it is?
We knew the era.
All right, here's this week's sound. See if you know what it is. Who knows what that is? Does Sean know what it is?
Yeah, is that when they're using the chainsaw attack in...
Sure is. Congratulations. Very correct there. If anybody else thinks they know what that sound is, play it again quickly. That's what happens when you rush. You do stupid things. I didn't actually need to replay that thing because of the whole editing thing.
Yes,
But I
that's everything. Yes.
did it
Oh,
anyway.
yes.
That's the Stanislavski approach, if anybody does acting. Right. Anyone that knows what that sound is, send us a private message to the Facebook page telling us that you think, hey, I know that sound. That's from that game, and that's that part of the game where you do this, and you get a free game if you happen to be chosen. But I'm usually very loose with my game giving and give it to most people that enter anyway. So send your enter in, and I'm just rambling now. So let's go into not so frequently asked questions. All right, we're going to power through this because, as I said, we are running over time. So this week, Red, what's this week's not so frequently asked question? Have you been paying attention?
I have.
What is it?
No, it's Uncharted.
I thought you were really going to...
It's not Uncharted. You lost the charts.
Yeah, I'm just because I was trying to think of a smart assy way of going. I wonder why you picked this after last week's episode on the page.
All I could think of is that was it Futurama Zap Brannigan? With Kev, it's not Uncharted. You lost the charts.
Okay, you both have very well done. You've confused the hell out of me. But anyway, let's move on. This week's not so frequently asked question is from the Uncharted series. So let's kick off with the number one. Nathan Drake was based mostly on... Do you guys know who I'm going to say?
Indiana Jones.
No, incorrect. He was probably one of the influences, but Johnny Knoxville was one of the main influences for Nathan Drake.
Yeah, falls to the wall. Just go for it.
Also, as well as the voice actor Nolan North, he was a great inspiration for his actual personality as well. So there you go. That's not so frequently asked. Here's another one. Uncharted uses procedural animation, so Drake responds differently to his environments when he's jumping.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So that's probably one of the most amazing things that blew me away when I first played the Uncharted game, and that's why. That's why, because that's what I really like. Like if you jump over a gap that's say 30 meters, 30 meters, fucking top effort, 30 centimeter gap, he'll do like a little pounce, a little jump.
Little hop,
Whereas you won't get that same animation if it's 2, 3, 4 times the gap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and whereas a lot of platformers, the animation's the same. It's just
one size fits all.
Yeah, it's just different how far you push your stick depending on how far you go, how long you hold the button in for. But that's not how it works. It's procedural animation, so it depends on where you are as to what the animation will do, and it'll change all the time, which is pretty impressive. I love that. It's one of the best things about it. All right, next one I got here on the back of Drake's leather gun holster in the original game. He may have it in the other ones as well. You see the words NDI written on it. Now, that doesn't stand for Nathan Drake
Incorporated.
It's it's actually Naughty Dog Incorporated. So there you go.
Oh, right.
I wonder if they went with that Nathan Drake because of
Naughty Dog.
I don't know. Maybe that's interesting. But moving on to the next one, a plane called the Hog Wild is in the original one. Red, you haven't played it, but you crash land and all that sort of stuff from a plane. The plane actually appears in all 3 games to date, and the Hog Wild is a reference to Crash Bandicoot. It's a level that you ride on a hog. It's called the Hog Wild. And Crash Bandicoot is obviously made by Naughty Dog as well. So it's a little thing. There's a couple of their little Easter eggs in there.
Throwbacks, yeah.
Different Naughty Dog games. Moving right along, in Uncharted 3, there's a bar fight scene. Sean,
yes.
Yep.
You guys know this one? Red, you played 3?
Yep. Yeah, no, but I know exactly what you go. Oh, I played that part of it. I know exactly what you're going to say, though.
What am I going to say?
It's Bill's bar from Last of Us.
You are correct. Oh, hang on. No, that's not right. But there is a...
the same bar is used.
the same bar is used in The Last of Us in some point. But that's not what I'm going to say. So thanks for jumping the gun. Looking like, ooh.
I didn't know that, though. Yeah. Cool.
Oh, you didn't know that? Yeah.
No.
Watch it on YouTube. If you just look for it on YouTube, just Uncharted bar in
Last of Us. Yeah.
Last of Us. It'll show you there. Yeah. You might be right. It might be in Billstown, but no, that is not what I'm going to talk about. But in the bar, there's a newspaper with the headline: "Scientists are still struggling to understand deadly fungus." Which is obviously a hint to the upcoming game that hadn't been released at the time, The Last of Us. Now, the problem is that was supposed to be removed because at the time that Uncharted was being released, The Last of Us was supposed to be already announced, but it wasn't. So they were supposed to actually remove that from the game because either A, nobody would get it, or it would give it away. But they forgot to do it, and it shipped with it in there, and it's still in there today. So there you go. A little bit of a hint at The Last of Us. Next one, Uncharted 4's delay makes it the first time since 1994 that Naughty Dog hasn't released a hit game every 2 years.
Wow.
So it's the only time that's happened. Now, all of the other Uncharted games have all been on time and every 2 years. And before that with previous games like Jak and Daxter and all that sort of stuff. But, yeah, this is The Last of Us, I should say. But, yeah, this is the first time that they're going to blow that open to a little bit longer than that 2 year bracket.
I want to say it. Do you think it could have possibly been done if Amy Hennig was still at the helm.
Hey, that may have been a bit of a delay. Yeah, that's a possibility. It would have,
With the changeover in management
And
and
there
Bruce
was-
Straley coming on board.
yeah, there was massive layoffs as well, which probably did slow down development quite a lot. Because there probably was a lot of standstill days where nothing probably happened. So yeah, that's probably a good point that you bring that up. Anyway, that's a first. Last one I've got that's not so frequently asked is Nathan Drake isn't actually, I should say, a bit of a spoiler here. So if you don't want to know about the Drake series because the trilogy is coming out, but this is made quite well known in Uncharted 3. But Nathan Drake isn't actually a relative of the great Sir Francis Drake as he originally claims. In Uncharted 3, we find out that Nate is actually an orphan who took the name to give the illusion specifically to his good friend Sully when he was younger, that he was someone special rather than just a sort of run-of-the-mill
Street kid.
gutter rat, street rat kid thing. Yeah, so he just took the name. But his mother committed suicide and his father surrendered him to the state at St. Francis Boys' Home.
Right.
So that's a little bit of background about as to who Nathan Drake is. He's not actually from the Drake bloodline, as he claims. He's just a nobody that made himself into somebody, which gives you a bit of insight as to the type of person he is too.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's it for not so frequently asked questions.
One of the cool things that I still remember about the Uncharted 2 with the snow at the start.
Oh yeah,
You walked through the snow and the snow went onto your pants.
yeah, gathered onto your pants. How awesome was that?
Yeah.
Yep, I agree with that. That was
Yeah.
top
There
stuff.
were like footprints and stuff like that. And yeah.
All right, Red, can you run us through Shout?
I can, and today's shout is entitled, and this is it is scripted, but it's just unpracticed. to Sean. Today's shout has to go out without a doubt to your new little sprout. It's been a few days since you're welcomed in your favourite little man. Best wishes to you, mum and big sister, and welcome to the H family, little mister. Never a prouder moment than looking upon your heir. He is a lucky little fella to always have you there. So to all you out there who think we're just all about games, well, here's a big shout out to Thorncliff and our new best mate James.
Oh,
Cheers, man.
I'd already been clapping. I'll add it in later.
Thank you very much.
That was cool, Red. Good job.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, cheers.
Nice.
Cool, man. Congratulations to you and Christy and Abigail. Cool.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Good new member into the family. He's a cute baby too, and
Yeah.
I'm the sort of person I don't mind saying when they're fucking ugly.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But James, he's a cutie. He's a cute little kid.
Yeah.
I can't wait till he gets a little bit older and comes out of his shell and starts being like a little bub now. Because obviously the first week or couple of weeks or whatever, they're just literally just dead to the world,
And wombats.
sleeping and doing nothing. So he's a bit of a turd at the moment, just doing nothing. But
Eat, shit, sleep.
yeah, that's it.
Eat,
It's
shit, sleep, scream. Eat, shit, sleep, scream.
like a cephalopod.
He's pretty good, actually. Like, well, for the most part, he's up every about 5 or 6 hours
polite.
to feed, but he's pretty good. He don't scream or anything like that. He's pretty chilled out and just
Yeah.
hangs around. So, yeah.
All right. We'll
Plays PlayStation with me. It's cool.
See how that all lasts. Might have a bit more screaming in the background of the podcast in the future. But hey, it's a family. Well, it's definitely not a family show, but it's made by family. Whatever, I don't know. All right, well, we're getting really close to the end. We've still got a little bit more to do. It's a slightly bigger show this week, so I suppose we can accept the overtime. But we've got some trivia questions by Ben Martin for E3 2015. Are you excited?
Yeah!
Hear me?
All right, so Ben Martin created, I think there's 15 questions. Let me just double check that. There's 15 questions about E3. None of them are multiple choice, so you guys are going you work
Do
cut
you
out.
know the answers to them? Well, you would, because he's
Of course I do. But no, look, a lot of them, no, fuck, no way.
No,
And I watched it. I watched all of it. Some of it.
I didn't.
Oh, well, let's see how we go. I want to see who wins out of you two. So,
Google's at the ready.
yeah. Yeah. All right, I just put lines on paper that's lined. Yeah, good job, fucking idiot. All right, question number 1. We'll do this quite quick. It's not really going to be a rapid fire, but we'll go through it quickly. Question number 1. Name the Fallout 4 wrist accessory bundled with the pre-order.
Pip-Boy.
I think it was red, wasn't it?
Yep.
I donked it.
Yeah, you donged it after red.
No, who?
You did.
Boy.
Fallout 4 wrist accessory bundled
Red
with
dong.
the pre-order. Bundled
Red
with
dong.
the pre-order.
Red dong, red dong, red dong, red dong, red dong. I said it halfway through as soon as he started the question.
All right, I'm getting the point then.
Oh.
It's the pit, isn't it the pit boy?
It's the Pit Boy.
Pip.
The pit boy. Yeah, reputable source I got that from.
Yeah. Good. All right, it's the Pit Boy. Chris, I get a point. You guys. All right, so if you answer before I ask somebody to give an answer, then you will lose points.
Right.
Question number 2. What city is Fallout 3 set in?
Red.
Well, that's Sean.
Boston.
No! Wrong!
Oh, no. 3 was Boston. Yeah.
Right.
Red.
Washington.
I don't actually know because he's got the answer wrong here.
It's Washington. Fallout 3.
If it's not Boston, I reckon he's meant to write Fallout 4.
He's written Fallout 3, has he?
He's written Fallout 3 though, so
Trick question.
Red gets the answer.
Fallout 3 was Boston, though, wasn't it? Isn't this one in Washington?
No, the new one's Boston, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, 4 is Boston. That's what I reckon it is.
Oh.
Ben, you're making me look like a douchebag because I haven't checked your questions.
You're making me look smart.
Yeah,
Wicked.
it did actually. Well done, Red. So we're all on 1 each. No, are we? No.
No, Sean hasn't
Sean,
scored.
I'll fucking take his points off him. All right, question number 3.
Cool. Yes, he has. Have a look at the baby.
Name the presenter of the Bethesda showcase. So the guy that got up on stage and said, "Hey, Bethesda's awesome." What's his name?
I don't know.
Sean?
I don't know. I thought the female one. I know her name.
Nah, it's a bloke. It's Pete Hines. I had no idea either.
The female
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
Beth Esther.
Beth Esther. Oh,
Huh?
Oh.
oh, fuck, that almost went over my head. I just caught it by the tip of my finger. All right, next one. What theatre is the Bethesda E3 held in? What? These questions are hard. Just in case you've been over to, where was it? LA or whatever, and gone inside the theatre. Nah. So we don't sit here for ages. Just go, nah, don't know.
Nah.
The Dolby Theatre, USA, of course.
Oh, yeah, duh.
Yeah. Idiots you guys are. Oh, these are points to me.
They did say it plenty of time, yeah.
Oh, actually, no. These are points for Ben. So he's on 2, I think. Yeah, whatever. All right, next question. In the Doom presentation, what are the 3 things that Marty Stratton claims as the foundation on any Doom game? Come on, you guys love
Red.
the Doom. Red.
Fast paced.
Yeah.
Gore.
No.
And violence, blood, shooting, and
Big fucking guns.
big fucking guns. Yeah,
Yes, that's 2 of 3.
yeah. What was the third one?
It was fast movement, violence, and big fucking guns.
Yeah,
I've got
that's what I thought.
badass demons, big fucking guns, and
Yeah,
that's
badass demons. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah.
the 3. So that's
I remember that.
there you go. All right, question number 6. What planet is Doom set on E3 presentation? On the E3 presentation.
Dong.
Dong. Sean,
Badong.
Isn't it on Mars?
it is.
Yeah.
There you
Badong.
go. I hope it is.
Yeah, because The Rock went up there and saved him.
Did he? What? Oh, yeah. Very good. All right, next one. What is the brand written on the chainsaw in Doom?
Oh shit!
There's a brand written on the side of it. Did you take a notice?
No, Husqvarna. Red.
That's fine.
Dong.
Sean, do you know?
Hellkeeter.
Hellkeeter. Well, you're on the right train. You're on the right path there, and it's actually called the pain saw.
Pencil.
Yeah, there you go. All right, next one. What are the two game types that feature on screen for the Pip-Boy? Now you can play games on it.
Dong.
Sure.
Oh, yes.
There was missile attack and like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what you're meaning? Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
I'll take that. Missile command,
Yeah.
Yep.
not missile attack. And,
Missile
and the
command,
Donkey
yeah.
Kong. So there was Red Menace, which was the Donkey Kong-like thing, and Atomic Command, which is missile command.
Mm.
There you go. But I will give you that. So you've jumped into the lead. All right. Next one. Name the female protagonist from Dishonored 2.
Oh, fuck, we were talking about it so much last week.
Yeah, this one should be very easy. Should have stuck in your minds for some reason.
Rachel.
Oh. You're going to have to lose a point because you've given me an answer without...
Oh.
No, I won't take a point off you.
Go on.
No, because he's in the
Red.
Red.
Emily.
Yes! Emily's my daughter's name.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's why I'm making that
Why are
one
you
up.
thinking about a red, huh?
Because you prompted me by saying Rachel. You dickhead.
You did say you were watching the last season, the last episodes of Game of Thrones, season 5. Next question: the subtle, good, well read. The subtitle for the new Halo 5 is what?
Dong.
Sean,
Guardians.
correct. Whoa, he's back into the lead again. Question 11. Name the game that premiered in Microsoft conference for Xbox One, where the two lead protagonists are a girl and an orb that can be used in multiple robots as an ally.
Oh,
Oh.
I like that game.
yes, I know. It's...
Time's running out.
Oh, Red.
Go Red.
Core.
Sorry,
Oh.
I think Skype cut out at the beginning of that. Say it again.
Oh, shit. Something core.
Fuck, it cut out again, dude.
Thanks for trying. I'm trying. Google.
Sean, quick, before he Googles it.
I'm trying. I'm just recall.
Yes!
Oh, fuck.
Gave you so many chances. I have
Just found it too.
I'm typing in Microsoft girl with orbs for robots.
Both Googling. You can't do that.
No, of course not. We won't.
Oh, all right, what was the first game showed in the EA presentation? No Google.
Oh.
Red.
Go Red.
Need for Speed.
Incorrect. Sean?
I'm trying to think.
Trying to Google.
No, I was watching the EA one. Yeah, I don't. They
It
went
was
through something.
Mass Effect. Mass Effect Andromeda it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right, next question. What was the other Star Wars content shown that wasn't Star Wars Battlefront?
Oh, Dong. Was it the Star Wars? It's a card game?
No, it wasn't, but I'm taking points off you.
Why?
Can't play by the rules, Sean. You've got to buzz in and wait for me to say your name, just in case.
Oh,
Yes.
You just don't pay a rule. You're still losing, Red. Next question. No, it was Star Wars: The Old Republic, Knights of the Fallen Empire. It was a new expansion for it.
MMO.
That's it. Next question. In the Trials Fusion new expansion shown by Ubisoft, what two animals are shown?
Dong.
Sean,
A unicorn
correct?
and a cat.
Correct. And for a bonus point, which one is riding which? How fucking easy
The
is
cat
that?
is riding the unicorn.
Why would a unicorn be riding a cat?
Yes.
To make pussy corns.
Is the cat having sex on the unicorn, making it smell like a swordfish.
And there's Geralt of Rivia sitting in the corner masturbating.
Yes. Yuck. All right, last question. What is the name of the co-op area of the map shown in the Division demo?
Red.
Red.
Dark Zone.
Correct.
Yeah.
That one was for 10 points.
Yes! Fuck you, Reprimand. And, sorry, Jay Thorncliff. Everyone always beats me.
I'm joking.
It's only worth 8.
The winner is me. All right. Thank you very much again to Ben. That was good fun going through those questions.
Yeah, it was. That was cool.
Send in more if you like. Anybody else that wants to do it, we'll definitely use them on the page if they're cool and fun.
But yeah, only if you can tell the difference between a 3 key and a 4 key on your keyboard.
Huh?
Fallout 3.
Fallout 3.
Oh, yeah, right. Yep, fair call. I don't think I've got anything.
See, I even answered correct in line with the typo.
Yeah, you got your points.
Because I knew he typoed it.
Yeah, right. I'll give you another point. So you still lost. I won. All right. I've got nothing. I've got nothing more to add. So, Sean, do you want to do what you do best? Because I sucked at it last week.
Did you? I haven't even. I've got about 20 minutes into last week's show so far. So, yes.
Because fuck, you don't want to know what happens at 40 minutes.
Yeah. Really don't want to know.
Really don't want to. Go ahead.
Well, now that we're at the end of this week's show, please take the time to like us on Facebook, search Aussie Gamers Express, or go to www.facebook.com/AussieGamers2012. On Twitter, @AussieGamers12 is the people that you want to follow and retweet and like and favourite and do all that stuff. Twitch, Aussie Gamers TV at twitch.tv, gaming and raging sessions. Most nights we've been on there, haven't we? So, yeah, you'll either find Red on there screaming at Bastion or Jason on Counter-Strike or something weird on Steam. Stitcher, TuneIn Radio and iTunes is the best place to download this podcast directly to the device of your choice. Just search Aussie Gamers Express on there. YouTube channel, Aussie Gamers Express, or you can also go to www.aussiegamersexpress.com to get all of our latest news and thought pieces and reviews and all the other cool stuff. PO Box 130, Cranebrook, New South Wales 2749 is where you can send the snail mail.
Very good. I was going to say, on top of hearing those guys streaming, you'll hear Weeksy raging at anything without watching the stream. All you need to do is go outside on a quiet night. Yeah. It travels. Yeah. It'll travel across the Tasman. There you go. That's the show. That's the show. I reckon packed a lot of stuff into that show in only a little bit over time. So good job. Good job to me for being awesome. Hey, I really do commend to these guys for doing a good job behind the scenes, but I've got to give myself a rap sometimes.
Yeah, you do an awesome job.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, get him!
Even when I recorded the show and I'm like, I've got to edit it, and Luke's like, do you want me to do it? Yep, okay, there you go.
If you insist.
All right. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've still got probably a million hours of Batman to play, so I think that's what I'm about to go and do. What are you guys going to do?
I don't know.
I might put some more time into Rise or some Lego. Actually, my daughter's in bed, so I can go and play a big boy game. Rise.
Oh, dear me. You're going to go to bed because you've been up all night looking after James, aren't you?
Yeah, probably. I've been going to bed at stupid times, but no, Chrissy's been getting up to him, which has been really nice. So yeah.
All right, that's it. I've been listening. Oh, Jesus Christ!
My bad.
You want to steal my thunder with your lungs? Let me do that again. I've been LewkOne.
I've been Thorncliff.
I've really been red.